what'll never be. Baby, you can never see that. I don't want to romance, I don't want to dance, I just want to forget you. I like how Paul Stanley says forget. It's like forget. I know, he says it like a New Yorker. I just want to forget you. I just want to Okay, hey, BOOZHOO. And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. And over here, I just shut off the song. I meant to take off the title. And over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO Niwini Mushane. Say hello. BOOZHOO Gakita Awia. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the show. And today, we got so many cool stuff. So much planned today. Did we really? I don't know. I tried to go on Facebook earlier. Yeah. And the power went out. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So, BOOZHOO crew, I made a valiant effort to get on right at 8 o'clock this morning and live stream on Facebook. And I hate live streaming on Facebook. Really? How come? I don't know. I can never see the comments and weird stuff always happens. Facebook sucks. It does. But that's where the BOOZHOO crew is. And so I wanted to stop in and say hello. And Ikadon BOOZHOO. But then the power goes out and I'm like, okay, I don't think it's meant to be. Maybe you should go out and pray on it. You think I should go outside and pray? Why don't you go out and ask the creator? Isn't the show called like Accept My Tobacco? Oh yeah. Yeah, today is the Ojibwe phrase of the day. Odapana niwi asema. Accept my tobacco. Yeah, how about I go outside, I'll put out a little tobacco, I'll say a little prayer. And I'll talk about, what's up with tobacco and, the shanabs. Yeah. Okay. All right, hang on. I'm going to coordinate. Or what's it called? Locking in my coordinates. Locking in on your coordinates. Yeah. Okay, hang on. And that's one to teleport. Make it so, number one. Oh, this is nice. Aguching outside. So what's the deal with offering tobacco? What's with the peace pipe? How come every time you watch a movie about Indians, there's always some dude there smoking a long stem pipe. In the old movies, they would call it a peace pipe. Peace. I don't know what that is. I do know what a pipe is. A pipe in Ojibwe is called an opwagan. Opwagan. And, we smoked pipes back in the days of their grandfathers. You'd get together and Dances with Wolves. There's a scene there where John Dunbar is sitting with old what's his name? Ten Bears. And Ten Bears, packs his pipe. And he goes, here, let us smoke together so there will be no lies between us. Like, I don't know if smoking a pipe keeps you from lying or what, but it's, it's kind of a ceremony. Sometimes in the old days, or people even today will do this, they'll pack a pipe and they'll offer it to the four directions and to Mother Earth and the Great Spirit and all this. And they'll pray. They'll smoke a pipe, and each time they pray, they blow some smoke up in the air. And the thinking is that your prayers will be carried on that smoke up into the spirit world. Now, when I come out and pray, I don't pack a pipe. I just grab a little pinch of tobacco, a little pinch of asema, and I offer it to the Great Spirit. So I'm going to say a little prayer. I'm going to offer my tobacco to Great Spirit. I'm going to say, Odapanan niwi asema gitche manado. Accept my tobacco, Great Spirit. That's all you got to say. I mean, you could say, please, daga. Odapanan niwi asema gitche manado. Accept my tobacco. And that's kind of like saying, I'm going to start praying. Hey, hello, BOOZHOO. Miigwech kaiji kakena geku. Kaiji chikean nungum. Thank you for everything that you do today. Dagawi dukawishin. Minawe kikaje ba. Please help me to speak well this morning. Kikaje ba. Miigwech ka bizinda. Miigwech ka iji bimadiziwan. Bimadiziyan. I can't say that. Miigwech ka iji bimadiziyan. Thank you for this life of mine. Thank you for my life. Everything. My health, my where I live, who I am, all my many gifts and talents. Nah. But miigwech for my life you've given me. Apeyenge. Amen. And then I just sprinkle a little tobacco on the ground. Let the birds pick it up. But there you go. Otapana niwi asema, accept my tobacco. How you say, accept my tobacco in Ojibwe. I'm kind of hoping that somebody is going to stumble on this show by, Googling, hey, how can I say accept my tobacco in Ojibwe? But it's what it is kind of is like it's an offering. Like remember in the Bible when the 3 wise men came to Jesus on Christmas or whatever, they all brought gifts. You bring offering to God. And those guys brought gold and myrrh and frankincense, whatever that is. I don't even know what myrrh is. But in the Indian way, we like to offer tobacco. Tobacco is one of what they call the medicines. I mean, some medicine's going to give you emphysema. But, in the old days, people would just travel around, up north in the winter. It was hard to get smokes. It's hard to get some zagaswa. So sometimes, people from the south, the old tobacco harvesters, they come up, big old pouch of tobacco. Here you go, buddy. I'll trade you some tobacco for some of that, wild rice of yours. I guess wild rice isn't even rice. I guess it's more of a grain. They should call it wild grain. But in any case. Yeah. So how's it going? Gitche manado? How are you? I know people always come and pray and they're like, oh, please help me. But do they ever ask how you're doing? Everyone assumes you're perfect. Yeah, okay. But maybe just for once somebody could be looking out for you. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, how are you? If you need anything from me, you just ask. I'm here for you, buddy. Nope, I'm not here to ask for anything today. I don't think the Great Spirit's a genie. I don't think it's right to just pray for stuff. Oh, please, Great Spirit, please grant me these 3 wishes. Although that's what I usually do. Oh, please send me more money. Please help me not be afraid of the future. Help me not to have anxiety over my bills. Please help me to survive in this cold, cruel world. Help me to find happiness and love. Help me to create a good life for myself. and for everybody else on the earth, in the earth. But ultimately, Gitchimanadu, I want to say, Miigwech Gabizan Dawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash Miigwech Ganawabieg. And thank you for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. No. Right now, there's only one other person watching our show. I don't know what happened, Gitchimanadu. Our show, after 4 years, is dried up and died. Nobody's interested in watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO anymore. I mean, yeah, we get 10, 12 people. I mean, it's weird. I'm not praying that more people will watch or that you make us successful anymore. I don't care. I don't think I'm going to quit, but, you know, I don't understand it. But maybe it's good. Maybe everything's going as it's supposed to be. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll go back in. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. You ready to come in? Yeah, can you teleport me in? I'll pick you up. And that's 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Whoops. Let's try that again. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Hey, baby doll. Why? Did you put out your tobacco? Yeah, I sure did. I talked to God himself. Oh, what do you say? Not much. You mostly just listened. But today, you know, sweetie, what I want to talk about? What's that? Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Gwayakwa Dizzy Win. I almost called today's show Gwayakwa Dizzy Win Dash Dabadain Dizzy Win. Honesty and humility. Oh, really? Yeah. I want to get honest and humble. You know, we got to get honest about what's going on. What do you mean? The show is, I don't know. Nobody's watching. Nobody cares. It can't be that we're not coming on at the same time. YouTube doesn't work that. We've given it 4 years, and we have less viewers now than we did back in the days when I was in black and white. Gwayakwa Dizzy Win, honesty. Honesty is one of the 7 Anishinaabe values. The 7 grandfather teachings, they call it. That's right. Gwayakwa Dizzy Win. I got to be honest. We've been doing this show for like 6 or 7 years in a way. Has it really been that long? Well, it's been 4 years of doing the live stream, but we've been posting videos and playing the YouTube game. And it's been a little bit of a roller coaster, but mostly just an ascending, modest, Dabadain Dizzy Win in all humility. A slow, small audience of Anishinaabe people. And then, in the middle of May, we went from getting 85, 90 viewers on new videos every day to 3 or 4, maybe 10 And how many of those are us rewatching? Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if the spirits just shut off our show, our access, if the BOOZHOO crew all died, if suddenly everybody woke up and went, you know what? I don't want to learn Ojibwe. Who cares? What's the point? It's dead. It's a dead language, dead culture. You know, there's no such thing as a Native American community. How about that, you guys? What do you mean? A Native American community. Oh yeah, we're a community of descendants of over 400 different indigenous languages. Who knows how many thousands of so-called tribes. This is what I hate about tribal membership. What's that? I'm being honest here. Goyakwa. Tribal membership. Oh, look at me. I'm a member of the Red Lake Band of Ojibwe. Oh, look at me. I'm a member of the Sisseton Dakota Sioux. I'm a member of the Choctaw Nation. Whatever, you know. The thing is, yeah, we used to have a tribe called the Ojibwe, you know. And we were called the Ojibwe, or the Chippewa, history recorded us as, because we spoke Ojibwe. In Ojibwe, we called ourselves Anishinaabe people. And people lived in little villages and clans, but it wasn't until they wanted to round up all the Indians and keep them on reservations that the government started calling, oh, this is the tribe of Indians here in, you know, Midwestern or central Minnesota, central northern Minnesota, whatever. So people are like, oh, what tribe are you from? Are you a Leech Lake? Are you from the Leech Lake tribe? Yeah, well, the Leech Lake Reservation tribe started in 1935. Really? 1935? Yeah. So your grandpa was born, both your grandparents were born before the tribe. Yeah. Just 2 generations ago from me, there was no such thing as a Leech Lake tribe of Indians. But it gives it this idea that, oh yeah, we're a community of people, who knows how many millions of people, who all know each other and speak the same language. Yeah, we do. It's called English. But then the government says, okay, well, how much Indian are you? How much of your blood runs red? Like all of it. Oh, are you a full-blooded Indian? No. You know, what percentage? And if you marry somebody who's not an Indian, your kids are going to be that much less Indian. Oh, your kid's only half Indians now. You married a Norwegian. Oh, your grandkids are now a quarter Indian. And your great-grandkids are now an eighth Indian. And your great-great-grandkids are now a sixth, you know. And the whole idea, and what's more racist than going, hey, what's your blood quantum? You know who else thinks in those terms? What's that? People who breed dogs. We're like dogs to the government, you guys. What's your blood quantum? Are you a purebred? Or are you a Wisakote Winini? Are you a mixed blood? And in the end, what will happen, and it's already happened, is that the tribe gets bred out, and then eventually there'll be no Indians left. And these so-called treaties. Oh, we signed a treaty with the tribe of Indians. Why? Let me see that so-called treaty. Did the people who signed this X on this piece of paper in 1776 or whenever, did they understand English? Could they read English? Did they speak it? Oh, no, this is some agreement, one-sided agreement, bunch of white people were, hey, here we go. We're going to take all the land. Indians are like, what do you mean you're going to take? We don't own any land. We live on wherever. That wasn't a concept that indigenous people had. Oh, this is my land. Here's my boundary. You know. Oh, that was the Ojibwe territory. What? You know, also has territory. Who else? Wild animals. This is where we roamed and grazed. It's also stupid. And then finally, the thing that really bothered, I was gonna Google Ojibwe leaders, because you know they always have the same person. Oh, here comes Winona LaDuke. Hi, Winona LaDuke, our Ojibwe leader. Where are we going today? There's no such thing as an Ojibwe leader, you guys. What? Somebody who leads us? We're all one community? No, not at all. That's a nice idea. That's just not based in reality at all. There is no Native American community. There is no such thing as a Native American leader. We don't have any common cultural thing that isn't common to all culture. We Ojibwe have a common language, English. The foods we eat, what do you mean? Whatever they sell at Walmart. There is one distinction about Ojibwe people in Minnesota, though. What's that? I blame the Red Lakers, but it's probably also the Leech Lakers. Apparently, Walmart in Bemidji sells more Tombstone pizzas than any Walmart in the whole country. Really? Yeah. You mean like per capita? No, just more pizza is consumed. And it's not like we're living there's a big city around us. It's just all these fat slobs eating their gross Tombstone pizza. You know why they call it Tombstone? Because you die if you eat it. And this has been my moment of Guayakwa Dizzy Win. Honesty. I have to be honest. Now what about humility, sweetie? Don't look at me. Maybe you can talk about humility. I'd love to talk about humility. Okay, I'll save it. I'll save our discussion on humility for after the song. Okay. I'm going to let Natasha talk about this. But first, here's a tune. Hello, everybody. All right, one more time. This is Black Diamond. Oh, okay. Out on the street for a living, pictures only begun. Ooh, got you under their thumb. Hit it! La 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 la. Na 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 na. Out on the street for a living, pictures only begun. Her day is sown in madness, got you under their thumb. Ooh, black diamond. Ooh, black diamond. Black diamond, ooh. Black diamond, out on the street for a living, pictures only begun. Ooh. yeah. BOOZHOO Gakina Awia. Hello, everybody. Natasha Nindijanikas. Natasha is my name. So you want me to talk about humility? Yeah, could you? You're much more humble than I am. I'll get out of here. What can I say about the damn dizzy wind? What animal represents the Dubadane Disney one? You mean in the 7 grandfather teachings? Yeah. I think it's the wolf, the Ma'ingan. Ma'ingan! Yeah, I don't know. I know about being humbled. I know about that more than I know about humility. Okay, we'll talk about that. All right. Actually, will you teleport me outside? Sure. I'm gonna do a little Auntie Natasha's wisdom. Nabwaka win. Okay, sure. You wanna go outside for a second, you guys? All right, hang on. That's 1 to teleport. Make it so, sweetie pie. No. Okay, hang on. Here we are. Aguaching. Mika, what is Aguaching? Beautiful outside. Yeah, so time now for Auntie Natasha's moment of wisdom. What can I say? You know, before I say anything, I'm going to say a little prayer. BOOZHOO Kichimanadu. Otapana Niwi Asema. Hello, Great Spirit, accept my tobacco. Takawi Tukawishan. Ando Minawe Kigashepa. Please help me to speak well today. Help me to, give some good wisdom about humility. Help me be a good auntie. Miigwech. Apeyenge. Amen. So humility. What is it? A lot of us girls get it wrong. There's an expression they call it, oh, that girl, she's Indianish. She's real quiet and shy, and she never talks about herself. She doesn't brag. She won't sing in public. She doesn't raise her hand in class. You know, she's very modest. And it's good to be modest in a way. You'll notice a lot of traditional Indian women wear skirts. You know, it's not really the Anishinaabe way to dress like, all those pigs on YouTube like Cardi B or whoever. That's not our way to show our bodies and flaunt, A traditional Anishinaabe a traditional Indian woman, will wear a skirt, be modest in her appearance, we don't act, I don't know the word for it in English or in Ojibwe. But, it's good to be humble like that. But what happens to a lot of girls, and I learned this by working with some little Indian kids a few years ago. If you go to a school, Indian girls are just like everybody else in kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. They're they're funny. These girls I knew, they were eager to participate and just, big personalities, really fun. And then something happens around 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade, where the girls stop going out for plays. They get self-conscious. They start giggling and they'll hold their mouths in front of their hands because they don't want anyone to see them smile. That's how Indian girls. But what I think what happens is a couple of things happen. Number one, these kids are being raised by the worst people in the world. Grown-ups who have no wisdom, no love. They'll tell a little girl to quit showing off. We do this thing that's not really funny, that we give a pass. We call it teasing. A lot of adults will tease kids, thinking that they get the joke. So the little girl come home with her drawing, go, hey, look at this. And the adults will go, what is it? And they'll laugh, and they'll joke around each other. And the little kid will just lose her self-esteem. Like, oh yeah, I guess you're right, that sucks. Or, you don't get encouraged. People aren't impressed with you by 30. They get self-conscious and we lose our voices. That's not humility. What real humility isn't just feeling bad about yourself. What is humility? The opposite of humility is being all mucky muck, all conceited, thinking you're all that, thinking you're important. If you think you have an important job, you need some humility. There's no such thing as an important job. Unless that job's like, being a mom or a grandma. But, oh, look at me, I'm a school teacher. It's so important. I'm teaching the children how to read and write. No, you're not. Just shut up. Humility is recognizing you're just a human being. You're not better than anybody, but you're not worse than anybody. What is humility? Maybe I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I'm arrogant or conceited. But I'm not shy. I like to sing and tell jokes and be in the spotlight. Oh, look at me. I'm so funny and cute. I have pretty good self-esteem. I like who I am. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done. How about that? Yeah, but arrogant people aren't ashamed either, are they? What is humility? The Badane Dizzy win. I don't know. Say something in the comments if you have any idea. This is so cool to hear you again. I dreamed last night. I had a dream I was going to hear from the oldest elder of the oldest tribe and was excited when I heard the leader say, BOOZHOO! Yeah, that's what they call Nanaboozhoo. The oldest member of the oldest tribe. The tribe of human beings. I have a lot of dreams about this show. Just stuff we might do, or I just dream that I'm talking on the show. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Let's take a look at those words again. Guayakwa dizzy wind. Honesty. Don't lie. That's what your Auntie Natasha's moment of wisdom is. Quit talking crap. Nobody likes it. You ever notice how nobody wants to talk to a snake? You know why? Because they got a forked tongue. They lie. Then there's Dubba-Dane, Dizzy Wind, humility. I guess I get humble when I pray. You know, I put my head down. I don't pretend I'm better than I am. But at the same time, I also feel I have a right to talk to the Creator himself. So is that humility? I don't know. Well, I guess in conclusion, on today's Auntie Natasha's wisdom, let me have a little humility and be honest. Guayakwa dizzy wind. I don't know what humility is. I know what the opposite is, and I don't want nothing to do with that. Don't be the opposite of humble. whatever that is, it's better to be humble. Well, Lord, it's hard to be humble. All right. I got nothing. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. Are you ready to come in? Yeah, I didn't have much to say about humility. Oh, really? I gotta be honest. It's not a subject I know much about. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'll pick you up. All right. And that's one to teleport. Make a sound, number one. No. Hey, there she is. Well, hi. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm seeing stars. So you didn't have much to say about humility? I don't know. Not really. I guess I don't really understand what humility is. Humility is knowing that you're dog poop. Get out of here. It's thinking that you're hot poop on a silver platter when you're really just cold poop on a paper plate. I don't know. We got anything else going on today? I want to take a call from Bowie again? Not really. Okay. I think that's everything we got. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna... I think we should mahjong. All right. Let's not overstay our welcome. Okay. Hey, everybody, if you'd like to see the show again, click the like button. Hit the subscribe button so you get notified, the notification button. What else? Patreon. If you'd like to support the show, we have a Patreon page. If you'd really like to support the show, I don't know, share it or something. I just don't know where all our viewers went. I don't know either. 3 views. Oh well. It's time to leave the music. Okay, let's start the music. It's time to start the music. It's time to It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, Muppetational. This is what we call the Muppet Show. Thank you so much, Chibiquatch, for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay. And over there is Michael Lyons. Hey everyone, thanks so much. And I will see you again. Giga waba min minoa hoa. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Do we do, I don't know, another intro song? Wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe, so I had to say, Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Yeah, yeah. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Oh, yeah, baby. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Yeah, yeah. Mina bashki mina sagari batusi chikari, bakwe shikan. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Good night. Mina Dibakak. Life was so unkind. Your love was my peace of mind. And start recording. Where's my book? Little cutie. Hey everybody. This is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. And you are watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Today, we're going to be reading from none other than... Actually, why don't I pull this up? La-di-da. My book, Little Cutie. And I thought we could, read it. This is the Little Cutie table read. Table read. So I'm here today of course, with NanaBOOZHOO and Natasha.
BOOZHOO!
And Little Cutie is available for sale on Amazon.com. Okay. How about I do the narration and you guys can fight over the voices.
I'll be Little Cutie.
All right. Little Cutie by Michael Lyons. There's a little picture of Little Cutie. He's a red and white teddy bear. And I used to have a teddy bear that was red and white like that, named Little Cutie. So, once upon a reservation in northern Minnesota, there lived a ragged red and white teddy bear. Little Cutie stayed in a house nestled deep within a jack pine forest with a family and a young girl named Aubrey. Things had been terrific for years. Aubrey and Little Cutie were inseparable best friends. They spent many long afternoons together playing dress-up and stuffed animal parade. Aubrey would even read comic books out loud to Little Cutie, sometimes making up the story when the words were too big or too many to read for real. But lately, Little Cutie had noticed how Aubrey seemed preoccupied with playing with her friends, drawing cartoons on the kitchen table, and dancing in front of the mirror to music played really loud. To make matters worse, the adults had been talking about the two of them. Little Cutie was sitting on the floor next to the couch when the big male human said to his wife, "Isn't Aubrey getting a little old for stuffed animals?" It was painfully clear to the small, tattered bear he had worn out his welcome. Little Cutie sat at the back bedroom window with a heavy heart and a lump in his throat and sighed. Suddenly, Ojibwe appeared before Little Cutie, having scurried down the underside of a tree branch to ask, "What's the matter, Little Cutie? You don't look yourself."
It's Aubrey, he replied. I think she's outgrown me.
"Are you sure, Niji?" the little red squirrel said. "She doesn't seem like the type to me, but then, what do I know about humans?" Ojibwe furiously scratched behind his right ear for a split second and asked, "What are you going to do?"
I don't know what to do,
Little Cutie replied.
but I don't see how I can really stay. What do you think I should do?
"I'll be honest with you, Little Cutie. I never understood how you could live with them humans in the first place. I don't let them within 20 feet of me."
They've always been good to me,
Little Cutie replied.
I couldn't imagine living with anyone else.
Ojibwe tilted his head to one side and raised an eyebrow, and asked, "What about bears? I mean, you are one, aren't you? Are you telling me you've never lived with your own kind?"
I guess not.
"Then there you go, Niji." Ojibwe's eyes lit up with excitement at the idea. "You'll go live with the bears at the old res dump."
I don't know, Ojibwe. That's a pretty big decision.
Little Cutie said.
What if I don't like living at a dump?
"That's a good point. Maybe you should go on what they call a vision quest."
What's a vision quest?
"I'm not really sure, but I bet you Migazy knows all about it. They say he's the most traditional of all the eagles."
Yeah. Would you introduce me to him?
Ojibwe twitched and exclaimed, "Oh, I don't think so, Niji." The only one he trusted less than humans was Migazy. "I'd like to help you, Little Cutie, but I've got a strict policy of avoiding birds of prey," Ojibwe said. "If you want to find him, you'll have to walk down to the lake on your own." Little Cutie lifted the screen of the window and carefully made his way down the side of the birch tree. He took one long and possibly last look at the only home he had ever known. Wiping away a solitary tear from his black felt eye, Little Cutie turned to Ojibwe and said,
Thanks, Niji.
Hang in there, little cutie. You'll work it out, Ojibwe replied, and quickly darted away. Should we stop right there? Yeah, that'd be a good place. And we'll pick it up from there tomorrow. You have been listening to me read Little Cutie, A Teddy Bear's Vision Quest. This is part 1. Now, on with the show. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO!
BOOZHOO!
Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. I am NANABOOZHOO.
And I am Natasha.
And we'd like to invite you to join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel. For $4.99 monthly, you get exclusive perks, exclusive members-only live streams, Auntie Tasha's moment of wisdom, huh, sweetie?
That's right.
And after today,
candid behind-the-scenes discussions with creator Michael Lyons, and new music videos, dead celebrity interviews from heaven, what have you, and of course, cat videos of Bagheera.
These were the golden days.
Click the link below. Join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel, $4.99 a month. We'll see you there. And I will see you again. Kiga Wabamin. Minawa.
So it goes, or so they say. Times like a mountainscape.
I don't know, but I can't complain.
God knows I've got my own
escape.